Hey guys, so we're gonna do something different. I've been wanting to do this video for a minute, but I just literally have not had time. So this is going to be a quick and easy exercise to help us reach goals. This is something that I personally do, and it kind of breaks things down so that way we're not just looking at this big mountain. So for instance, if we're setting a goal of, and I'm just going to use this as the example today, I need to save $1,000 within 2 months. Instead of just looking at that gigantic number, which is going to then obviously put us in a headspace of, I don't know if I can do that. And then it becomes overwhelming. And then maybe we give up or we stress ourselves out to the point that we start blocking things from coming in. We break it down into manageable steps. So, excuse my janky handwriting and drawing skills. I do things where I break it down into a pyramid. So for instance, we have it where at the top of the pyramid is the ultimate goal, which is $1,000. So when we are using the example that we have 2 months to do this, in 2 months, there's going to be 8 weeks, which means that 1,000 divided by 8 comes out to $125 a week. So we break it down into, at the top is our $1,000 ultimate goal. And each week that we want to save $125, so we broke it up into 8 steps to get there of each week. So what we're going to do then is go through our budget, for example, for this exercise. So maybe we're taking a look around and I tend to spend $400 a week on food between groceries, eating out, picking up random snacks from vending machines at work, Starbucks runs, whatever that is. And looking at it as, okay, this first week, I'm going to try to trim down the grocery budget and just focus on that. And so I'm going to then meal plan. Monday, we're going to have spaghetti. Tuesday, we're going to have tacos. Wednesday, we're going to have meatloaf, and plan out meals. And, maybe those meals we're going to also look at, am I able to then pack a lunch from that I take to work so I'm not eating out at work, and incorporate that into the budget. So, you're looking at writing down all your stuff that you're going to need for your week. Okay, what do I need for the spaghetti? What do I need for the tacos? What do I need for this? What do I need for that? Clipping coupons, going to whichever store things are on sale, and trying to cut that budget down so that we have the extra $125 in our account. Now, maybe for some people, the grocery budgeting alone is going to be enough to get that extra $125 into the savings account each week. Maybe for other people, we got to trim it a little bit more in here. So maybe we go without Netflix for a couple months, cut out, the Ipsy subscriptions, but you're going to be going over your whole budget and looking at, what do I spend on a weekly basis and what are monthly extra expenses that I can cut out and add that up. And the goal is that, because we have set that we want $1,000 within, that 2-month period, that we're going to then do whatever we can to save that $125 each week and put it into the savings account so that by the time the 8 weeks have passed, we have that $1,000 saved up. You can do this with weight loss. You can do this with any goal, really. If it was, say, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, okay, well then that means that we're going to lose probably 2.2 pounds a week for those 8 weeks. Then we look at what can I cut out each week? Do I cut out the Starbucks runs and go for a walk instead of going to get, the coffee drink? Because that'll save some calories and then that'll also burn some calories. But this is a really easy way to break down our goals into manageable steps, because sometimes we just get overwhelmed by, I need to accomplish this thing, that then the steps that we take to get towards that thing become lost in the sauce because we're only just focused on the ultimate goal. And this is something that you can do even to make a 5-year plan for yourself. Say my 5-year plan is I want to move to Oklahoma and own a farm, for instance. Okay, so how much money is that going to be? Ultimately, maybe I need $500,000 to do that. But in the meantime, I don't have any deposit. My credit's crap. I don't even know where in Oklahoma I would want to move to. Then obviously we break it down into the manageable steps of, let me start working on my credit now. Let me start finding ways that each month I can set aside, whatever amount of money that I can possibly set aside for the time being. Again, you're going to go over your budget and see where there's extra things, that are adding up and that you can cut out easily to start putting that money into your savings, and start looking, where is in Oklahoma all the cool things to do, or where is the places that would be, available to have a farm at, and start researching that. Because what we're doing is keeping the eye on the prize and manifesting that, but also taking actionable steps that we can do in the meantime to get ourselves to that goal, but also to show the universe that we're willing to put in the work to get there. Because Father God or the universe or whatever you want to refer to it as, it's the same way that our own parents are. If you're being a little shit and you're not cleaning your room and you're talking back and you're being rude to everybody, are your parents going to buy you that new toy that you want? No. But if you are doing your homework, cleaning your room, helping clear the table after dinner, being a generally good kid, then are your parents going to be more inclined that the next time that you go to Target and you want that certain toy or video game or whatever, going to give it to you? Of course. So it's the same thing when it comes to universal energy, that we have to show the universe that we're putting in our effort and our part. And when we do that, the universe then turns around and rewards us and says, okay, we see that you're willing to do the right things with it, so therefore we're going to help you. So try this exercise. Like I said, this is just a short, quick video, but it really does work, where you just break everything down into the pyramid and you focus on, what do I do each week to meet this ultimate goal? And you will be able to find that it's easier to accomplish that going forwards for yourself. And once you get the hang of it, then you can see that every single little thing that you do or that you want to accomplish, you can go back to this, try it again, and you'll see how much easier it makes things doing. And it also keeps you on track because you have this checklist. And this is the thing, whether it's this, losing weight, whatever, when you also break it down, say for instance, week 3, your kid needs a new pair of shoes. So obviously maybe you're not going to be able to do the 125 that week, then because you had to spend $50 on shoes. You still have 5 other weeks to then try to save an extra $5 or $10 to make up for that $50. And so does that mean, take that jar of change that I've been saving and cash that in? Do I go and list a bunch of clothes that I haven't been wearing anyways on Poshmark? There's different things that then you can do to make up the difference when you do have, those extra weeks, because we're still trying to get to the ultimate goal. We're not beating ourselves up if we fall short on a week, because we know we still have this much time to do the rest of it. So that is my little simple, quick, easy, how to break down goals into more manageable things so that you can make sure you get it done. I love you guys. I hope you liked this. Like I said, it's not super complicated, but it does get the job done. All right, bye.